Let me see. Do we? What about on Rumble? Is everyone on Rumble? Can you hear me and see me well? Just a few of you give me a yes or something. Waiting on a few yeses. All right, great. All right, great. All right, let me check over with my locals family. Can everybody see me and hear me good? Yes, yes, yes. Just need a few of you. Can somebody respond? This beats all I've ever seen. I don't know. It's doing the same thing it did last time. Hmm. Can no one respond in the chat? Let's see here. Okay, someone's starting to write. I'm sorry, guys. Can you hear me good? 22? Sectrice 22, it says. Can you hear me? All right, great. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, great. Thanks, Wendell. I appreciate that, buddy. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. It last time we had a show, it for some reason people weren't typing in there, and I don't know if it was something wrong or what. So you guys let me know if that's the case, please, over on locals. Okay, so we can get it fixed if that's the case. Okay. Looks like we got okay, listen, we've got a lot of people in here. Uh, we got about 6,000 right now on a very, very short notice. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay. Um, Let me just say a couple things before I delve right into it. And that's this. Tonight's show is really going to be like I said in the title, it's going to be okay. It's going to be a eye opener. Okay. Now, you're going to have to watch this and you're going to have to lay down your preconceived ideas, what we've learned all our lives. You're going to have to be open, okay? And you cannot get personal, okay? So, anytime we start talking about something controversial, everybody says, well, my mama was part of that and she would never, or whatever, okay? Or my brother or my father or my grandpa or you name it, okay? And that's not them, okay? So what we're going to talk about tonight, listen, you're going to have to understand we are not talking about your kinfolk, okay? Don't take it personal. If you're going to do that, you're never going to learn, okay? Now, this is some things that and I'm just going to tell you right now, if you are being ugly to people in the chat and you are showing your behind, I'm going to show you behind the door. Okay. Very quickly. All right. So be kind to other people. All right. Now, what I'm fixing to share tonight, I shared with all of you about 3 years ago. It's been about 3 years. Okay. And I've got to be honest with you. When I saw this 3 years ago, it knocked me backwards. But I'll tell you this, now that I am looking at it again, I'm seeing things that are just popping out at me like insanely big, big. Okay. Bigly, whatever the word is. Okay. So I'm just telling you, and let me just tell you this, it's going to be this, we're not going to get all this done tonight. Okay. This is going to be a couple of part deal. Okay. A couple of parts. All right. So we're going to get into it tonight, though. And I'm going to ask you to, again, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just listen, because only then can we learn. And again, we're not talking about anyone's loved ones here. Okay. So I hope that I've got people on Rumbles here saying, some of them can't hear. I don't know. Okay, somebody said I'm still waiting on one more week. That dude you had on 2 weeks ago said something was going to happen in 3 weeks, and we are 2 now. Okay, all right, J and K, good. Okay, but again, I hope you're being honest and not being, you know what. All right, I hope you are. I don't know. It's hard to tell when people put stuff in words on a piece of paper, or the written word's tough because you don't know what they're getting at. Okay. So again, okay, we're going to have DC back on very soon. Okay. I promise you. All right. And we're going to talk about those things. All right. But tonight we're not going there. All right. So here we go. With no further ado, we're going to get started, and let's do it. I'll just say this is probably the most revealing piece that I've ever seen in my life. It's deep, deep, deep. You might, and if you've seen it before, friend, like I said, I would be watching again, because you're going to pick up a lot of things, I think, tonight that you may have not picked up before. All right, here we go.
Well, I need to tell you all something, and it's the most important thing I could ever say to you. In a little while, you'll know for certain that I'm putting my very life on the line and the safety of my family by sharing this with you. So I hope that that buys me at least a few minutes of your precious time. If this video is taken down,
This is Altian Childs. He was the winner of like the X Factor or something. Okay, a long time ago. He's from Australia. He's a musician. Okay, he knows. He's going to expose it all inside out. Okay, this guy's the real deal. A musician. He's going to get into this. All right, here we go.
it wasn't taken down by me, all right? Now, I'm partly doing this to wash your blood off my hands, because God saved my life on a midnight highway one fateful night for this very cause. And He's watching, as He clearly proved that night. See, I should be dead. My sleeping driver was hurling us toward a concrete wall at 100 kilometers an hour when an angel of God was sent to wake me up from a deep sleep with just a whisper, and just in time. And for what? Not so I could win X Factor or buy that dream Porsche or marry that dream girl, but for this, for these words, for this moment, so I can tell you something, so I can warn you about something. Nothing could be more important than this. So cancel that movie you wanted to watch, skip that gym session. Don't scroll down to the next post. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Now, don't worry about the quality of the video or the audio. Just focus on the content. Listen to my voice and trust your eyes. Most of you won't care for the shocking thing I'm about to expose to you because no one cares. No one cares. Not my exes, former friends, former bandmates, work colleagues, parents, family members, strangers. No one cares. But still, I'm doing all this for one person. One single human being out there. God is calling you, and He's looking for the last ones before the storm. And if you think you know where I'm going with this, please keep watching, because the most important part of this video comes at the end. Everything you're about to hear is a fact, and I'll prove it to you. I will leave no room for doubt. And nothing can stop what's coming. So this isn't a call for an uprising, boycott, protest. No. The Titanic is sinking, and it's unstoppable. All I'm going to do is point you to the life raft. And if you want to ignore me, then fine, proceed at your own peril. God knows I've tried. If you want to mock me, then at least share the video. Let others mock me too. Tell your friends. Check this freak out. Anything to help me reach someone who has eyes to see and ears to hear. And like I said, in a few minutes, you'll know why my well-being is in danger, and that of my loved ones too. Now let me ask you something real quick. Who do you think, generally speaking, runs the world? What type of people are the leaders of our countries and corporations, and the rich and the famous too? I mean, like, are they Christians? Do Christians run the world? Well, no, of course not. Buddhists? No. Do Muslims run the world? No. What about atheists? It's got to be atheists, right? Because we've come such a long way as a society, and atheism is the rational state of mind for the modern type of person, right? No. What about a mixture of people? Different types of people run the world. Let me tell you something. All the leaders from Africa to Europe to the Middle East, Israel, Syria, Iran, all the way to the Americas, all these people, and we'll get to the celebrities in a second. They're not atheists, Buddhists, or Muslims. No. What if I told you that they all belong to the same religion, a secret religion, one that none of them are allowed to talk about, one that you should worry about because it affects you beyond belief in ways that you never imagined? Before I tell you what this worldwide secret religion thinks of you and plans to do to you,